Alright, time to feed these Steam Deck fans again. Oh yeah, I got them, man. I got them. You know, man, I got content to put out. Feed the viewers. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, hello viewers. Mornings. Another beautiful day. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. Yep. Alright, so you're searching the globe here. Let's see what we can find here. In the world of video game news for you guys. Oh yeah. I know you take your gaming seriously, so I try to stay on top of it. Let's see here. What do we got here? Let's see. DirectX Ray Tracing get performance boost with opacity micro maps now in Agility SDK 1.6. Okay. Wait a minute. Let's see here. Okay, so let's see. There's a video here too. There's a video here too. Let's see here. Back in March, Game Developer Conference 2025, Microsoft unveiled DirectX Ray Tracing and DirectX R. Introduced opacity micro maps. The Redmond giant has now announced the Agility SDK 1.616 retail, which includes support for OMM. You can grab it at their Agility SDK download page right now. You say, what are OMMs? The new opacity micro map features has been designed to improve the efficiency of rendering objects such as foliage, fences, transparent features, and other complex alpha tests in geometry with transparent parts that aren't fully are translated in ray trace scenes. The main performance boost comes from reducing the need for any hit shaders, which require lots of computation and can slow down ray tracing. Said the performance improvements for OMM are just theoretical. Either at GDC 2025, Remedy Entertainment shows off the performance when it had using the technology in Alan Wake. It says here, what do we got here? It says here the performance improvements are not just theoretical either at GDC. Okay, I think I just got that. But there's a video here too. Let's see how the
So next, we're excited to know.
Oh, it's 55 minutes. So I will leave it. And it says here, when we get OMM support, in terms of support for OMM, NVIDIA already has activated on all NVIDIA GeForce RTX GPU and is planning to make it available during the summer. And Intel is evaluating the technology and look forward to supporting the feature in the future. Before users can unlock the performance boost associated with OMM, developers need to start building with tools such as new Agility SDK, which was released on Friday. Aside from the performance boost, it could also unlock new artistic possibility and reduce development hurdle. It says how do OMM works in the ray tracing. When ray hits alpha test geometry, the graphics card runs any hit shader to determine if the parts of the object ray hits is OQ are transparent. If it's transparent, the rays keep going until it hits another object. As mentioned, using the any hit shaders can slow things down, so they're best avoided as much as possible. This is where opacity micromap comes in. And then it says wait a minute, this page is just jumping all over the place. Just had it too. Let's see, GK. Okay, I did that part. This is okay, hits the cube. Okay, comes in. Okay, it says here these OMMs are essentially a pre-check for any hit shaders. They first try to determine if an object is Q transparent. Only if they aren't sure. Only if they aren't sure will any hit shaders be run. This process is much more efficient than running any hit shaders in every situation. And then it says going forward, the option to use OMM in the games via Agility SDK is a big step forward in ray trace performance. However, end users will need to wait until developers have started builds with it in their games and support by hardware manufacturers like NVIDIA. And it's also key, developers can head to the Agility SDK download and grab version 1.6.1.6 and to get started. Sorry about that. This page was jumping all over the place, and I'm like, never experienced this before. So yeah, just kind of strange. Anyway, what else we got here? Let's see. On the news here, we got to keep you guys in the loop. Let's see. Okay, we talked about Elden Rings. Okay. Okay, Witcher 3. So what's this? The Witcher 3 is getting one final update to add mods to consoles. And let's see what they say here. You know, I've never seen NeoWin did this before, because they never put this many advertisement on their page. All of a sudden now, it's a lot of advertisement. I wonder is it because I'm the one that's using their web pages, reading their articles, and they're doing this as a deterrence. But anyway, says here what's this? CD Projekt Red that's celebrating the 10th anniversary of his wildly successful RPG, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, this month. While the celebrations are finally winding down for the title, has sold so far 60 million copies. The studio has had one final surprise for fans. A game update announced today there will be one more patch for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. That will bring cross-platform mod support. CD Projekt Red will be leveraging the Mod.io platform for the task, letting console players jump into the community-created content for no extra cost. The news comes just a year after the company released official modding tools for the RPG, letting PC players create new quests, worlds, cutscenes, monsters, dialogue, and much more. Edit and expand on the game. The cross let's see, what's this? It says here the cross-platform modding support will arrive via this final update to the Witcher 3, though a release date has not been attached to it just yet. CD Projekt say the update will land sometime later this year across PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5. Following that, players will be able to use Mod.io platforms to browse and install mods they want, also built by PC players in their game. And then they say, however, due to specific content guideline selection criteria for a certain it may not be used to bring mods upload on PC. Add the studio. Mods available on the Mod.io must also adhere to your content guideline. CD Projekt Red users agreement. And then it says over on PC, players will still be able to use platforms like Nexus and Steam Workshop for their almost unrestricted modding needs. Find a handy fact on the developer regarding this update modding over here. And don't forget that CD Projekt Red and Xbox collaborated recently to release a special edition controller themed The Witcher 3. For more details about that venture here. Anyway, let me keep going here. See what else I can find on this news here. Oh yeah, I got content to put out though, but I'm just playing catch up right now. Let's see what else we got. I don't know what's going on with NeoWin. All of a sudden now they put a lot of advertisement on their web pages. And it makes no sense. To tell you the truth, especially when people are trying to read your articles. Man, they should be glad. They should be glad they have people reading their articles. To tell you the truth. What's this? What's this? Free to play days. Xbox. What do we got here? Xbox free to play days. What do we got? Let's see. You got Ark Survival. $22.49 Xbox Series X and S and PC. Killer Clown from Outer Space game. Xbox Series X and S. Ark Survival is $22.49. Killer Clown is $11.99. Football Manager 2024 $14.99. Xbox Series X and S PC. Xbox One. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Vault Edition $64.99. Xbox Series X and S. Xbox One. Tom Clancy The Division. 2 $22.49. Xbox Series X and S. Xbox One. So those are the free to play days. Yeah, I got you guys, man. I'm just playing a little catch up here. Because other news of taking the the spotlight, so to speak. Okay, so you get free game from Epic. You get okay, deliver at all cost. Okay, says Epic Game Store just revealed its latest mystery giveaway lineup. 2 games are offered on this week, replacing last week. Deliver at all costs. Giga Apocalypse, Sifu. Copies of Tiny Tina Wonderland and Limbo are now available for all PC gamers to claim. So those are the games: Tiny Tina Wonderland and Limbo. We'll leave the link in the description box. All right, what else we got here? Got to keep moving. But yeah, I don't know why they would do that. And it's like, especially when people are trying to read the articles that they have, you know. We don't need to see all that advertisement, man. This is crazy. You know? What else we got here? Let's see what else we got here. Anything else on gaming news? Okay, we talked about EA. Talked about that already. Now let's move over to the next. Who else we got? Okay, I got you guys, man. I'll catch up. Let's see here. What's we got here? I don't know why they would. Okay, we talked about the Elden Rings 1.1 update. We talked about Shuei Yoshida. This dude, this dude is jealous of Game Pass, man. That's what it is. Let's see, who else we got here? Let's see here, what's this? Who else? Okay, that's video cards. We don't have anything there. Okay, we checked you. Okay, OC3D, what you got? Any gaming news? Got to keep you guys in the loop, though. That's for sure. Okay. Okay, we talked about The Witcher 3. Okay, Stellar Blade has a demo now on Steam. Stellar Blade is available. Already did the system requirements already, so there's a video here. We already talked about the system requirements for Stellar Blade already. Let's see here. There's a trailer here, so I will leave it. Let's see what they want here. Yeah, I already did the system requirements already. Already did it, so I'm just gonna leave the trailer. All right. Anything else? Let's keep moving here. Time is of the essence. Okay, we did the AMD software. We did NVIDIA. We did the GeForce Now app. That's done. What's this? World War Z VR has been revealed for PC and Meta Quest. Okay. What they say here, Saber Interactive has just unveiled new VR-only versions of World War Z, allowing gamers to experience the zombie apocalypse like never before. This new version of World War Z is a single-player title and will be available on Meta Quest and Steam VR headsets. And on August 12th, players will be able to fight through hordes of zombies with a squad of AI companions. Up to 200 zombies can be shown on VR at any time, all of which could be charging at you. The scary prospect given this game first-person VR. Saber Interactive has transported the gameplay mechanics of World War Z into virtual reality, delivered the game strong gameplay to our format. The game includes a map in Tokyo, New York, and Marseille, and contain a huge variety of weapons. Okay, it says here World War Z virtual reality version is now available for pre-order on Steam, $16.49. The low price for a new game, and the system requirements are on the low side. If you want to run the game on PC, its minimum GPU is AMD RX 580, NVIDIA GTX 1060. These are ancient GPUs by today's standards. Note that Saber Interactive recommends NVIDIA RTX 3080 and AMD RX 6800 XT. Alright, keep moving here. Gotta keep moving. Anything else we got here on the news? Okay, we talked about Capcom, talked about all this already. Alright, got you guys, man. Let's see, okay, alright, so we did that. Alright, what new game developer got here? Let's see here, I think I already did this. Let's see here, this thing keep jumping all over the place, I don't know why. Yeah. Is generative AI already just a tool? Some generative AI advocates say AI is inevitable and should be thought as a tool that can be used for better or worse, but the design tool has much to do with their impact as does intent. What they got here, it says here, that a phrase that rattles around my head for months, not willing, mind you, is taking up lodging in the gray matters after hearing it in meetings regarding it in emails and seeing it's buffed back and forth across Blue Sky, LinkedIn, Discord. It's not convincing phrase. If you hear it from an AI booster, it's easy to brush off a raw hype, and if you hear it from doomsayers, it can lull you into a sense of fatalism. As the philosopher Natasha Bedingfield told us in 2004, today is where the book begins. The rest still unwritten. Nothing for better or worse is inevitable. It says here, but in all these various call another phrase, one you may have heard at, Studio has slipped past more unnoticed. AI is just a tool. It can be used for good or evil like any other tool. After all, this is a business we're used to tool for good or evil, right and wrong, correctly, incorrectly. We debate the effectiveness of Unity, Unreal, and Godot. We agonize over whether to use procedural versus handcrafted content. We debate and discuss the topic so much that Game Developer Conference has a whole tool summit dedicated to craft of making game development software. Viewing generative AI through neural lens of tool assessment is a natural, and I will go so far as to say admirable for our community. It's a method we used to get past hype and bombast and try to take technology on its own terms and see how it fits our purpose. As the 2025 GDC State of the Industry report tells us, some of the developers are adopting generative AI. Plenty of them, not though in the hype, but through the act of seeing the right tool for the job. Anyway, and it says, by looking at the generative AI just as a tool, it's a deeply flawed lens. That phrase betray a quiet cynicism, and once you hear often from opponents of firearm regulation in the United States, because nothing, not generative AI, not a firearm, not even a hammer, is just a tool. Yeah, alright, whatever. What else we got here? Gotta keep you guys in the loop, man. Let's see here, what's this? Yeah. What's this? ZeniMax QA union signed tentative bargaining agreement with Microsoft. What's this? Says here, unionized workers at ZeniMax celebrate a huge win today with news that their union, ZeniMax Workers United CWA and ZeniMax parent company Microsoft, finally reached a tentative agreement 2 years after unionizing. The new contract includes substantial across-the-board wages increases, new minimum salaries for employees, and policies for introducing AI tools in the workplace, and policies first agreed upon in late 2023. It also includes protection against arbitrary dismissal, grievance procedures, and a robust crediting policy to ensure QA workers are reorganized for their work on ZeniMax games. The CWA declares that the agreement set new standards for our video game industry. It says here, video games have been the revenue titan of the entire entertainment industry for years, and the workers who develop these games are too often exploited for their passions and their creativity, said ZeniMax QA tester Jesse Lessie, who is a member of the bargaining committee. Our first contract is an initiative for game professionals everywhere to take action. The agreement follows the brief public spat between the two parties from November 24 through April 2025. The union has spoken out against Microsoft's decision to outsource more work to outside contractors and accuse it of hindering contract negotiation. Briefing going in strike last year and voting to authorize a second strike spring. Microsoft denies the accusation, saying the mode fair proposal to bargaining committee Raven Software union members made similar claims about Microsoft in August 2024. And then it says the two groups could go from public verbal sparring to a successful bargaining committee in under 2 months. Showed that some form of progress came after workers threatened that second strike. Yeah, man, you gotta fight for what you believe in, man. That's what it is, man. You gotta fight for what you believe in. So yeah, good for them. What else we got here on the gaming news? What's this? What's this? Witcher 3. Let's see here. Witcher 3 earns almost 650 millions after decades on the shelves. The Polish company also confirmed Cyberpunk has entered a pre-production. Let me see what I got here. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt has earned a PLN of 2.4 billion, 642 million in revenue for Polish developer CD Projekt after decades on shelves. The acclaimed title in 2015 has sold over 60 million copies worldwide, although the metric doesn't account for the unit sales of the expansion Heart of the Stone and Blood wine. CD Projekt shared the latest milestone in its fiasco report for the quarter ended March 31st, 2025. The company is currently working on the next mainline installment in the Witcher franchise, which is currently slated for release after 2026. Then it says the vast majority of CD Projekt development team are currently working on The Witcher 4 with the 422 and the company's 730 developers assigned to the project. The next largest project in Cyberpunk, which has just entered pre-production under the 96% team, CD Projekt is pushing ahead with sequels after managing the rehabilitate Cyberpunk 2077. And following a difficult launch, the success of Cyberpunk received Phantom Liberty expansion, which has now sold 10 million copies worldwide, is indicative of the turnaround. Good for them. Yeah, so good for CD, good for them, man. Keep pushing. Yeah, keep pushing. What else we got here on the gaming news? I think that is it. Anything else we got? I think that's it. So you guys are good. News, deals, games, update. The usual. Yeah, I got you guys covered, man. I was behind a little bit, so I had to catch up, you know. Some days I had to keep up the pace, so to speak. So I picked today to get everything done. So yeah. Anyway, hope that holds you guys, and I'll keep you guys definitely in the loop. So I got some content. I got the weekend PC games deal to do after this, so got to get that done and then put that out first, and then take it from there, or put it out last. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars, Star Trek fan, or Dark Side. Go. Peace.